Hey there, Aries. So I'm doing a reading. This is about the 12 signs of astrology. So let me just read what it says here. It says this spread uses the 12 houses of astrology to bring insight into the various aspects of your life. It is particularly well suited to annual events such as birthdays and the beginning of a new year. So I've got you here, Aries 2019 yearly energy read. Let's see what's going on. And of course, as usual, I'm working out all my kinks with you. So please forgive me. Let's do this. I thought I did 12. Okay, let's see where the first house is. I want to see where the first house is. Oh, why is that the ninth house? How the heck does that work? If that's 9, then what's this one? First house. Okay, cool. That's what I wanted. Okay, so it's going downward. So I know the houses. So, yeah, well, let's do this. I want to turn this back over. I want to turn back over. I thought it would be fun. Okay. So your first house, I'm looking at the whole year, and the first house represents the self. I'm going to just do this for, like, read what it says, and then I can probably do it on my own from there. Okay, so this is Queen of Swords. Awesome. Oops. Oh boy. Would you look at what this says? The cold teacher of wisdom. Ooh. Okay, it says that it represents you, the way you act, see yourself, present yourself to others. Yes, to the world, we would say in astrology. It can also represent what you want in life. It can. It can. Okay. So this is for 2019. Okay, Aries, let's do this. I'm going to tell you what I'm seeing here. This tells me in 2019 you want no BS. I was going to say the words, but I'm glad I didn't. In 2019, you want no BS. You are cutting out all BS. You just want what is necessary, what is good. No BS for you in 2019. You ain't putting up with it. If anybody comes to you with any BS, you're cutting them out straight away. That's what I'm seeing here. This is your second house. This is your house of values and money. And you have the Ace of Cups. Boy, I could interpret this in so many ways, Aries. It is not even funny. Wow. This to me means that in 2019, maybe even in the month of May, I'm trying to think how else that can be interpreted. Let's say May or February. Yeah, let's say May or February, since they start the year different than the astrological year. Could be May, could be February. You may meet someone super, super, super duper special. And it's telling me that in 2019, your values are all about love. But not the little cheap kind of love. We're talking the big kahuna. We're talking about, like, good feelings, compatibility, living together, peace, harmony. Amazing. I am blown away. This is what you're going to be valuing in 2019. You're going to be valuing love. Beautiful. Love it. Would you look at that imagery? You have the best imagery. Like, that's gorgeous. I cannot even. Amazing, Aries. Amazing. This better be recording because, like, that was so beautiful. Okay. your third house. This is the house of short distance travel and your brothers and sisters. And it's showing me the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles can mean that we are not releasing something, we are holding on tightly to something, or we're holding back something. I don't think you'll be doing too much short distance traveling. Or you may not want to do any long distance traveling. Maybe you just want to chill. Or it can even mean that you're in some type of like, I don't want to say squabble, but maybe you're just like, you could even be backing off of a sibling in 2019. You'll have to know how this applies. Because it is a Pentacles card, and it represents holding on tightly. And the third of house is about, like I said, short distance travel, brothers and sisters, news, information, communication. Yeah, I don't see anything fabulous or anything to be concerned about in terms of this card or in terms of that part of your astrological chart. Okay, I'm having a bunch of fun here, Aries, because I learned astrology before I learned tarot, you see? And now I put the two of them together. It's lots of fun for me. Okay, so the fourth card represents your fourth house. The fourth house is your house of mother, domestic issues, can have to do with a wife, pregnancy, home. So I'm going to tell you what I'm seeing here. This is one of my cards of regret. This is the Five of Cups. And this card usually represents someone who is looking back on the negatives of the past instead of focusing on the positives of the present. So when it comes to your home life or things having to do with the things I just stated, home, pregnancy, mother, can be wife. What else does the fourth house deal with? That's pretty much it. You may have some negative thoughts pertaining to one or more of those things listed that you may be focusing on at this time in 2019. Okay, we're on to your fifth house. Your fifth house is the house of dating. It's also the house of lottery. I don't know why people don't talk about that. It is also the house of risk-taking. Why is it showing me the Eight of Pentacles? The Eight of Pentacles is all about learning and getting better at something and working hard at something. So, I don't know. So you might be doing a lot of dating. You might be trying to get better at dating. Well, I guess that makes sense if you've got the Ace of Pentacles in your first house. Maybe you're trying to get better at dating so that you can have that Ace of Pentacles life in your first house of self. The Eight of Pentacles in the fifth house. Yeah, it can also represent fatherhood or parenthood in general. So you may also at this time be trying to become a better parent. And they also say that this house represents creativity. So you might also be creating something at this time, Aries. Perhaps something that's going to bring you money. And so you're really putting in the effort. That sounds good to me. We are on to your sixth house. I don't know the sixth house perfect, okay? I'm being honest with you. But it represents like health, healing, small animals. I know it's ruled by Chiron. Yeah, health, healing. Oh, and like routine things, like practical daily routine things. Okay, so you've got the Two of Pentacles there. How appropriate. It looks like at this time you may have two jobs. Okay, it looks like you're juggling something. Okay, Okay, this might not be, like, it might not be the whole year, but perhaps at some point, maybe in the 6th month, or maybe in September, you might find yourself juggling something. Can represent relationships, hopefully not, but you may find yourself juggling something having to do with the 6th house. So like I said, daily routine, 2 jobs is the likely thing of what this means. What else? Maybe your home life and your work life. I'm not sure. You'll have to know how it applies. This is your 7th house. Your 7th house represents love, marriage, partnership, and relationship. Okay, and at this time, it looks like, oh boy, I'm going to tell you what I see. You fully have turned on your intuition when it comes to love, marriage, partnership, and relationship. That's what I'm seeing here. Intuition. You're all about taking the time, going within, asking yourself how you feel about this type of partnership, whether it be romantic or business. You are looking to something else, something spiritual to guide you, something else something spiritual to give you answers. Very nice. I told you I'm working out my kinks. I'm sorry about the heavy breathing, Aries. So sorry. Okay. Here we have your 8th house. Your 8th house is transformation, sex, other people's money. I feel like I'm forgetting one. Rebirth. Yeah. It can also bring out the kinky side of you, but anyways. Ooh, look at this. You have the 8 of Wands. We are talking about some serious action here. Whew. Whew. Let me just put it straight. In 2019, Aries, you may have a very active sex life. Oh yes, you may be finding yourself doing things having to do with this subject matter that you didn't do before. Look at all the action ones. Oh boy. It can also mean that you have some type of business where you're serving people. Can be that too. Yeah. Wands are a good thing when it comes to money. So it's good. Ninth house is spirituality, astrology even, religion even. And here you have the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is some type of offer, some type of practical offer. You may find yourself making some practical changes. You may find yourself doing some practical things having to do with your spiritual life. Perhaps going to a temple to pray on a daily basis, learning astrology. It seems like you're becoming practical in your spirituality. They say that the 9th house also represents law, but it's mostly spiritual. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands in the 10th house. That's beautiful. That's a perfect house for the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands usually represents a new business. And guess what the 10th house represents? Business, career opportunities. It looks like 2019 is going to be a good year for you in terms of business and career. I'm getting tired, Aries. But your year is looking pretty good. This is the 11th house. The 11th house represents hopes, dreams, your hopes, dreams, and wishes. And it also represents others. Yeah. So you have the King of Wands here. Well, let me just say this straight, and then I'm going to move on to the next house. You're going to have no issues here. You got it made. All you have to do is want what you want. Take the first step. You've got the King of Wands in your 11th house. Perfect. And I'm going to stop all the heavy breathing and everything else. I'm so sorry, Aries, but I do hope you like this reading. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, because it's my first time I'm doing this, and yes, I'm winded. I'm so sorry, but I really, really, really am enjoying your reading. It's going really, really good. Let's see what your 12th house says. And the 12th house is the house that I have the hardest time remembering what it means. So let me just try to remember right now. It's the house of like guru, spirituality, the spiritual self, ruled by Neptune. Neptune is kind of like dreamy. It can mean like where you're dreamy, where you're not being realistic. But when I say spiritual self, I'm talking about like the afterlife. So it can be like your highest chakra, like how do they say? Like yeah, like your spirit self. There's some other things that it represents. Oh my god, can you believe my internet is down right now? Just trying to think. It's like the guru, the spiritual self. It can also mean like spirituality. I'm trying to remember what the difference is between this one and like the 9th house. Okay, Aries, you'll have to forgive me. I told you I'm working on all my bumps, so I'm gonna make a note right here, right now, with my pen to remind myself that I need to study the 12th house because I had a hard time remembering what it had. And I'm gonna read your card anyway. Let's see what it says. Ooh, here we go. Aries, just keep this in mind. You only had, you had 11 amazing cards out of 12. And this is the one that is, it's not horrible, but it's not great. This is the 5 of Wands, and it represents conflict. Like I said, I studied astrology for 13 years, and I'm having a hard time remembering the 12th house. This can be anything, really. Like I said, the 12th house is ruled by the planet Neptune. Neptune shows where we're dreamy, where we may be unrealistic about things, but maybe we don't know it. Dreaminess and it can be like being like secrets. It can be, and it can also mean like not a double life, but where you're like, it can be like a secret life. And last time I checked this out, it can also mean like, yeah, it can mean like a secret. I want to say society, but like you joining something, but you don't let other people know you're a part of that. You know what I mean? So how does that connect with the 5 of Wands conflict card? I mean, are you going to be involved in something and somebody's going to find out, and then everybody's going to be in conflict with you over it? Because the 5 of Wands represents conflict with more than one person. So Aries, don't focus on that. You had 11 amazing cards out of 12 houses for the whole year of 2019. Please, if you like this reading, give me a thumbs up. I'm sorry about the heavy breathing. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. I enjoyed doing this reading for you. It was a lot of fun, and as usual, you're my first. So Aries, be sure that you are subscribed so you can get my weeklies and that you can get my dailies. And very soon I'm gonna have like lucky days and weeks and all that you can check out for free. But I'm also gonna have a lucky, like every month it's a good luck reading. It's something that I treasure. I use it myself all the time. It works. You will love it if you just try it once. You don't have to use it just for that. It's like for everything. So you can use it to buy lottery tickets. You can use it to go to bingo. You can, like anything. Okay, so I liked your reading, Aries. And this is Odyssey. Bye for now.